Collective. Somebody is crushed, shattered, and in disbelief that they believed a particular set of lies about you. Now, the key word is crushed, because these lies back then seemed so realistic. It's like, yeah, absolutely, I believe it. Just nothing. It took nothing for them to believe it. But now those lies seem so crazy and absurd. It's like, nah, that doesn't make sense at all. And so someone is devastated at the fact that they believed something so quickly, ran forward with whatever new behaviors they had towards you, and then all of a sudden found out that not only were they not true, but what I'm getting is outlandish. Okay. And so I was seeing it like this. I was getting the vision of the final puzzle piece has been laid. So imagine the entire time people are looking at a puzzle. Imagine that right now. There's a puzzle and it's like 17 missing pieces, right? But then over time, the pieces begin to fall into place. But then there was this one missing piece. Pow. That one missing piece changes everything. It's almost like one piece of information would have set all those lies straight, but they didn't have it. But that one puzzle piece that comes, and I was getting it like, this is the final phase. So whatever you've been going through, you are in the final phase. The full picture is now in view. And so it's making other people look crazy. It's making other people look jealous and envious. It's making other people look weird. It's like, you weird. Like, the weirdos are coming out. Like I told you in the last video, it's like a zombie apocalypse, but all the weirdos are showing their faces or their masks are being pulled off. But aside from the people who are looking crazy, it's the people who are feeling crazy for believing the ones who look crazy. And when I tell you somebody is shattered, I was getting it a few ways. Somebody is shattered because they could have collaborated with you. It would have been fire. Somebody could have been in a romantic partnership with you. It would have been so beautiful. But because of these lies, somebody feels like, dang, that was the person of my dreams, or that was the collaboration of my dreams, or that was the worker of my dreams, or that was the this or that of my dreams. You were the person of somebody's dreams if the truth about you was out. But instead, it was this fake imposter that somebody created, and people fell for it. So not only is it devastating, it's kind of like, man, you weirdo. People are turning on somebody. Okay, let's see what we got. We're going to start with the Oracle card. Somebody's devastated. They believe these lies. Okay, the final puzzle piece has been laid. Now we can see the full picture. Final phase. What do we have? Ooh, strengthening bonds. Okay, so I just talked all of that and said all of that. Oh, you could have been a collaboration of my dreams. You could have been a this and that of my dreams. Maybe that offer is still on the table. Somebody changing their mind, and maybe because this final puzzle piece is being laid, somebody is now like, you know what, let's strengthen that bond. Let me run back to you and tell you. Some people might apologize. Okay, some people might say, you know what, this is, if we get through this, we're going to be stronger together, and however they want to say it. But this might actually make some of your relationships stronger because they believed the hype and they found out that wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, unfortunately, people saying you was rolling around in the bedroom in several different bedrooms. Whole time you was in your own bed by yourself. And so somebody's like, so you mean you're not the town cat? However you want to put it, or, ladies, it was some dude that was telling you, oh, he just be out there slanging it whole time he was waiting on you. Okay. Or, it could just be something. You was treating people bad. You're terrible. You're horrible. You're this and you're that. Wave that finger, right? Some of y'all had illegal things charged on you. Like they tried to put stuff on you, pin stuff on you. People finna find out that wasn't true. So you lied. Yeah, they did. It's going to be, I was getting to the word disbelief. Did I say that earlier? Somebody's in disbelief, not just in disbelief because they believe the lie, but in disbelief of who told the lies. People in high places just lying. You just lying. How you get your wealth? Lie, 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 like you just lying. You know what I'm saying? People just be lying. And it's coming out. This is the season of that real. So all them lies coming out, and because I'm telling you, people are looking at you differently. The sun is shining on you differently. People want to come closer. I even got falling in love. You got people falling in love because you was telling the truth. Okay, let's see what we got. That is The current vibe and energy. What are we feeling right now for the collective? Somebody's in disbelief, they crush, they believe the lies. Ooh, that's how you looking right now. That's the strength card. Some of y'all, man, I think I said it in the last video. You gotta stand up now. Now you gotta stand up. You gotta be, it's a bold, tenacious, and daring. You was the truth the whole time. So why not stand up? You know, and the thing that I'm just getting now is it's time for you to speak your truth. It's time for you to tell your truth. And you don't have to be afraid because you got a pit bull. Spiritually speaking, you got a dog. That ain't a pit bull, but you know what I mean. But you got a dog. What does that mean? Your spirit, your energy, your vibe, the truth. The truth is that dog. It'll bite you. It won't just bark, it will bite you. Okay. And so a lot of people are getting bit by the truth, but at the same time, it's making you look different. This is major arcana. For some of y'all, I'm getting like, you've never seen justice like this. I was getting that for a different zodiac sign, but you've never seen your reputation restored. Okay. I keep getting something about restoration. You've never seen restoration like this before. I don't even think you've ever been eligible for this level of confidence in other people's eyes. But when you got the truth in you, okay, when people was wondering, how did you keep your head up? How you keep walking through it? They're gonna be asking you this. How did you, we was talking about you, we was laughing at you. How did you do it? Because y'all was laughing at yourself. You just didn't know it yet. I was watching you laugh at yourself from the past in the future. I knew this day would come, basically. Some of y'all are about to be saying, I knew the day would come where all of the pieces will fall into place and you would see it. And that them tables will turn. That plot twist will finally be revealed. Some of y'all knew it. And now you need to stand there like, yeah, I knew it. You know what I mean? Like you really got that right. Okay, behind the scenes, deep breath. Whew, goodness, I feel like this is, get yourself a round of applause. You hung in there. How did you make it through all of that? Because I knew that I was real and you was the one who was lying to yourself, to everybody else. And them lies can only stay buried, but for so long. Now they coming to the light. But let's go behind the scenes though. What's still buried that we can't see, that we need to know right now? Ooh, the King of Wands. Okay, boss, visionary, hustler. First thing I'm getting is this is the person who's sorry, or not even sorry, but crushed. I'm not getting a I'm sorry type energy, even though I feel like some people might apologize, but it's more like a dang. I guess I got it wrong. It's hard for people to get it wrong. Also, listen, again, boss, visionary, hustler. Didn't I just say people in high places and they just be lying? How'd you get your wealth? How'd you get in that position? Just lying. Okay, lying and manipulating and doing all of that, and all of that is being exposed. So it's two sides to this person. It's either the person who is shocked, I can't believe I listened to the lies. I'm in such a good position. Usually I'm a great judge of character. Usually I'm able to spot liars, but this person was able to get one over on me. Goodness, I'm crushed. That my discernment was that low, that my intuition wasn't tapped in. Somebody's crushed like that. Then on the flip side, somebody's crushed like, man, they got caught. Everybody looking at me crazy. Now everybody know I'm exposed. I'm not who I thought, I'm not who I said I was, right? How'd you build your wealth? Just lying. It's the person who been lying. Okay, so take it how it go. We're going to clarify. Let's clarify. We got two different ways. What's the dominant energy for this person here behind the scenes, in the shadows, as it comes to the collective? Ooh, 3 of coins. So remember, okay, so this is the person who was kind of like, remember I was saying we could have been collaborators? You was my dream collaboration. Somebody in a high place, in a really big position. They've always wanted to like work with you, hire you, be in a romantic situation with you, right? They wanted to collaborate, but because of these lies, they held back, right? But now that it's being shown that you was the truth all along, there's that collaboration. So it's still, didn't I just say that? It doesn't necessarily mean that just because they didn't step forward that it's done and over with. Strengthening bonds. Now that I see that the lies was just lies, I can move forward. So it says contract, teamwork, build. This was the person who's salty that they listened to the lies, but they relieved that they lies. Like, okay, it's good news and it's bad news. The bad news is even at my big old age or my big old position or my big old paycheck, I got it wrong. Usually I'm never wrong. That's the bad news. But the good news is I was wrong about the person of my dreams. So now I can move forward with that. That's you, collective. So things are still in the swing. Things are still, people, you're still in the running. You're still in consideration. You see what I mean? They didn't throw you away just because some lying ninja or witch. Okay. Let's see what we have. What is high vibrational? What's good about all of this? What's positive? Okay. Ooh, 4 cups. Whoa. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Did you see that face? Oh, some of y'all said, no, 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 no. I don't care you want to work with me now. You remember when you was believing them lies? Look at that face. Jesus. I wasn't expecting that. Neither was this person. Nobody was expecting you to be like, Nah, you believed the lies. You believed the liar. You chose your side. Please step out my face. You see how you're trying to offer that cup? So this person who want to collab, they want to strengthen the bond. They want to come back. You the person of my dreams. You the collab of my dreams. You the romance of my dreams. I'm ready to come back and do this 3 of coins thing with you. Collab. Let's work. Let's get this money together. Let's build. Let's do all of that. You like, That's that cup. All them offers. Look at her face. Now you go right on over there on the loser side. You can't come jump on the winning team now. No, you believe the hype. You believe the lies. Get out my face. It's a apathetic, detached, bored. No, thank you. Yikes. Man, collective. I respect that. I respect that. I was sitting here like, yeah, they want to collab and they want to do it. You like, Nah, ain't no collab, ain't no person of your dreams. Nah, what was you calling me when you was believing them lies? You wasn't calling me person of your dreams then, was you? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, go back over there with the losers. Everybody who came up against you lost. Whether it was temporary or not, whether they didn't have a full picture or not, everybody who bet against you lost. Now they got nerve want to come back. Well, now that I know the truth, I told you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Collective Ben said what it was. You wasn't listening. You was listening to the losers. So go back over there with the losers. You see what I'm saying? That's the team you chose. Ain't no strengthening bonds. You got people who want to come back strengthening bonds with you so bad. Some of y'all I'm getting it right now. You're in isolation for that very same reason. And this is the face you need to be having. Goodness, you got me in the vibe now. You're like, yeah, this is the face you need to be having. Like, yeah. Now that I think about it, because that's how it's coming into me right now. It's like, at first it's like, yeah, strengthen the bonds and wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Ain't you the same one that said, wait, ain't y'all the same group of people that was, wait a minute, right? See, it starts to click. Like at first it's like, yay, my name is clear. My name is, hold on, wait a minute. Who I'm clapping with? The same people who was booing and y'all get it. Okay. So let's just go ahead and keep going. What's on the low vibrational end? What's something you got to watch out for? What's maybe something these people should have watched out for? What we got? Ooh, Ace of Wands. Now you see that baseball bat? This is working one of two ways. This is what they want to go take back to the person who had them messed up. You mean to tell me that was the dream boat and I watched it sail on by? Why did I watch it sail on by? Now, people going to have to take their own accountability because I am seeing somebody sit back looking at the whole puzzle piece like, dang, I can't believe I fell for that. Again, somebody's discernment was off and they usually get it right. But with you, they got it wrong. They listen to the other people. So now they want to take the baseball bat. Okay, in their mind, you know what I mean? But at the same time, in reverse, okay, it's a spark, execute, and action, which is in reverse. So I thought I was going to come to you, right? Oh, my bad. I had it wrong. I believed all the lies and stuff. Let's go ahead and collaborate, right? Let's have this new spark. Let's execute these new actions. That's what they want. You don't want a cup. You don't want a bat. Okay. Let's say the cup is love. The bat is, collaboration, work together, do this thing. I don't know. It's like, nah. So anyway, the bad part is it's not just, the good news is they was lies. The bad news is you got it wrong. No, the bad news is now they don't want nothing to do with you forever. You lost the collective. Some of y'all, this ain't for everybody, but for some people, you lost the collective forever. Okay? Strengthening bonds. That's what they want. That's what this whole thing is about. Let me strengthen that bond now that I know the truth. And I don't know. Some people may be saying, oh, that's too harsh. That's too harsh. That's too harsh. You go to church and worship a God who you said got a whole hell that he gonna burn them in forever. That's not harsh. So if God could go burning people, if you say it's a hell and God can burn people for all of eternity, then you'd be all right if I just stopped talking to you for this one little lifetime, right? Okay. And so that's how some of y'all, that's the conclusion you've come to. And that's all right. What do we have next 7 to 14 days as it pertains to this vibe? Ooh, 7 of Cups. Okay. So hold your brakes before you go whacking everybody out of your life. Okay. It says decisions, pros and cons, variety. The ball is in your court. You got good things and good collaborations and good people coming back and good people coming out the woodwork and good people who want to collab and good people who may want to be in a romantic relationship. But then there are those who, I'd be like, everything that glitters ain't gold, and all money ain't good money type thing, right? All people, just because it look good don't mean, you need to be rolling around in the bed with it, right? So you're going to have a lot of choices because what's coming back, what's coming out, what's about to be known and seen and exposed in the full picture and full view that can't be denied is going to change minds, period. I don't care what they said about you. I don't care how bad they lied. The measure of how bad they lied is the measure of how bad they're going to look when it all comes to light. Like you're that much of a weirdo? Yes. And the extent of weirdism is the same extent that's going to be coming back to you in the form of like love, admiration, and respect. So as I've been making fun of strengthening bonds this whole reading, I want you to understand that some of these bonds will be strengthened. Again, I do feel the vibration of somebody like falling in love. Like you went through that. We was all laughing at you and talking about you like a dog, and you didn't even flinch. You didn't even care. Like, oh my God, I'm so in love. It's making somebody fall in love. Your strength is making somebody fall in love. And the simple fact that they were on the other side of it. So they got to see and hear and experience things that you didn't even know. It's like, dang, they salty. Some of them said stuff. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, 4 of Swords. Okay. Sleep, rest, regroup. This is the energy and the vibe of either the person who said these lies, or the person who believed it. I think it's everybody. And I'm also getting the whole pun of putting something to rest. Something is finally at rest. The lies have gone to bed, and people are sleeping in the bed that they made. Like, all these puns are coming to me right now. And then too, what I was just saying about earlier, something about you rolling around in the sheets with everybody. You was out there slanging it. The whole time you was at home sleep. Here's the photographic proof evidence. Here are all the videos. They were asleep at home by themselves, not sleeping around. And this is the full picture. Now, let's say they was like, no, they wasn't sleep. You can only see half, and we don't know whose shoulder that is, and that's somebody else's shoulder, and that's so-and-so boyfriend's shoulder, and so-and-so baby daddy's shoulder, and pull back. It's just one person. The full picture. Okay, take this how it applies to your situation, metaphorically speaking. Put the full picture. Her hand wasn't in the cash register stealing that money. It was the person next to her. But you didn't pull the camera back. When you pulled the whole camera back, you saw who really stole it and who really didn't even see and know what was going on. The full picture is coming into view. And what I'm getting is this changes everything. Forever. There is no going back. We finally got the picture. I keep stressing it. I keep feeling the need to tell you, like, the whole picture. It's undeniable. The proof, the facts, the evidence, it's all right here in everybody's face. And the only way that you can't see it is you do what he doing. Close your eyes. People got their eyes closed right now. They don't want to see it. They don't want to face the truth. You were wrong. Okay. They still denying it. No. They walking around with their eyes closed. Boof. Hit a wall. Boof. Hit the door. They don't care. They rather get 6 knots on their forehead, bumping into walls, walking around with their eyes closed, than to face the truth and admit you were wrong. Okay, but that's okay because you're gonna get it right, and everybody else around them gonna get it right too. Okay, so that's what I get for you guys. Congratulations. The full picture is in view, and you are who you say you are. So stand tall, be bold, be tenacious, and go out there and roar and bite and do everything that you want to because you can. All right. So that's what I give you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Run on over to waterstopvibes.com and grab my tarot decks, the alternate reality tarot, the urban suburban tarot, and the pink carnival tarot. They're all available on my page right now. Okay. So thank y'all so much once again, and I'll see y'all in the next video.